All right, Marissa, we're going to watch your freestyle videos here. While we watch the freestyle videos, make sure you take some time to check out the notes in the email as well. Different things that Lynette or myself have seen that we think you're doing really well on, and things that we think you can continue to work on. These are great. It's a great opportunity just to kind of read maybe before or after a practice, before or after races as well, if you don't always have time to watch the videos. So let's kind of get started and let's see what we see. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about real quick, and we see this in a lot of people right now, is really too straight of an arm entry as we first start that very first part of the stroke. When your hand enters with your fingertips, from your elbow down to your fingertips is really where you want to get that good catch going for your freestyle. So you want to try and keep your high elbows and think of your arms on a hinge and just kind of drop that arm a little bit as you push back, and then as your arm gets even with your elbow, that all pushes back together. So let's work on bending those elbows a little bit more underwater and a little bit earlier. We want to make sure we have really high elbows. Great fingertip entry right there, and head position here looks incredible. So those two things look great. Again, you can see here you're about a third of the way through your stroke and you're still really straight with that arm. So just make sure that when your hand enters right here, you want to take that hand and basically here's where your elbow would be, here's where your fingertips would be. You want to drop it, and then everything goes back this way together. All right. Be careful not to enter with that thumb there. You can see that you enter back. It may have been because you're taking a breath, and we'll see on the next stroke where you're not taking a breath. But you always want to make sure you're entering fingertip entry. Kick looks nice out there. We can see a little bit of foot bending there. Do make sure we don't cross over those legs. Every other kick you can see. Ankles, and then you're crossing over. So while you got a good kick, you can get a better kick if you just work on kicking straight up and down all the way through. The other thing is here, you can see where breathing is. You're breathing with both goggles out of water. Make sure we're just turning one head to the side, just one goggle out to get that breath. Yeah, you're definitely entering thumb down on that right side. You can even see it here. So make sure you're entering fingertip entry on both sides. I think here we're going to see that left hand enter right now. Yeah, you definitely enter more down with your fingertips on that left side. Again, look at your leg. You can kind of see cross, cross, cross. Keep that kick a little more strong for us. All right, as we go into our turn here, you can see that your arms are a little bit out to the side here. Then this one's kind of coming in, and you're kind of tucking your knees down to your chin a little bit. So let's try to keep those legs a little more straight as we start to get in that flip. And take your hands from your hips so that you turn your palms down towards the bottom of the pool, and then basically try to throw water at your face, and that'll help drive your legs over a lot quicker than we're seeing. As we come off that wall, we can see real quick that our hands really, you got your hands in a streamline, but your head's not in a streamline. Your head's above those hands. And we started that dolphin kick right away. So there's two things. Number one, get your hands in a streamline, lock your elbows right behind your head. Then number two, when you push off that wall, wait for about 2 seconds. It's kind of like the backstroke, right? You want to wait for about 2 or 3 seconds and then start dolphin kick as you're turned onto your belly, okay? Make sure you just use your hips down to your legs to do that dolphin kick. You can see real quick right here how high your head is above that streamline, okay? So let's work on that head position. Just keeping your arms tight right behind your ears. We get that first stroke. We can see we're doing a big no-no there with the head coming up to breath. Keep that head down. Get 2 strokes in. Breathe on the third stroke. I love how hard you work and how fast you move your arms. Now let's just get them a little bit more clean. Okay? Great job, Marissa.